In this presentation, we will add a payroll taxes expense account and adjust inventory items to be applying payroll taxes to the payroll tax expense account within QuickBooks. For more accounting information and accounting courses, visit our website at accountinginstruction.info. We are on the home page. We currently have the open windows open. You can open the open windows, go into the view dropdown and the open windows list. We're going to open up the report for the profit and loss first by going to the reports dropdown, going down to company and financial and selecting the profit and loss report. We'll change the date range from 01/01/18 to 12/31/18, January 1st, 2018 to December 31st, 2018. The default for QuickBooks, remember, is just to group everything into payroll expenses. We broke out the benefits last time. This time we're going to break out the payroll tax items. And we'll do that by adjusting the items in the items list. Let's then go to the lists drop down and we're looking for the payroll items list. So the payroll item list. And we're going to go and look for the employer taxes and adjust those payroll items. For example, the federal unemployment, that's an employer tax, not an employee tax. So we're going to go ahead and double click on that item. We're going to go through the interview process and say next. And we're looking for the expense. So here's the expense side. We want to put that into its own expense account. So we're going to say drop down new expense account. And we're going to make it a payroll tax expense account. This time it is an expense type account, payroll tax expense. And we will go ahead and save and close. And go through the rest of this by just saying next, keeping it the same, next, next, and finish. We're going to put it to the beginning of time. Again, you probably want to make a change like this at the beginning of a time period and go forward with it, or at the start of setting up payroll. But we're going to go back to the beginning so that we can see the change that we have made. We're going to say OK, and look at our profit and loss, then refreshing, and we'll see it's breaking out now the payroll taxes. If I go into this item, it's going to have the same paychecks, but it's going to be breaking out the FUTA. Notice it's only happening in the first paycheck until Judy Jones steps in here, because Judy Jones was a new employee and had FUTA down here. So FUTA is our first change. We'll close this back out. We'll change some other ones because this is a good time. And the federal withholding, that's an employee. We're not going to change that. The Medicare for the company, that's one we're going to want to change. So this is the company side, not the employee side. So Medicare for the company, double clicking on that, we're going to say next. And we want to change not the liability accounts. So we'll say next. We're looking for the expense account. We'll change this payroll expense from payroll expense to payroll tax expense. That's going to be our change. And next. And everything else will remain the same, so I'm not going to change anything else. And I'm going to put it, well, we're going to put the change to happen all transactions. So we're going to say OK and see what happens there. We go to the profit and loss, and now once again we've pulled out more information to the payroll expense, tax expense versus just the generic payroll expense. And so if we double click on that, we'll have more data here, this being the employer portion of the Medicare, I believe we just changed. Closing this back out, we're going to go back to our payroll items, see what else we can do this for. We're not going to change the employee portion. Social Security for the company side. So that's what we want to change. We'll double click on that, and we're going to say next, not the liability accounts, next, but the expense account. We're going to change to the payroll tax expense. And then next, and then next, next, finished. And we'll do it from the beginning of time here for our QuickBooks data, and OK. And then if we go back to our profit and loss in the open windows, we can see it's changed once again for the Social Security, a fairly substantial change now, that being the bigger item. So we're going to close that back out. We're going to go back to our payroll items. Then the Social Security employer, we're not going to do it for that one. The California withholdings, we're not going to do it for the California. We won't do it for the disability either. The unemployment, however, is one we should do it for. So we're going to go into the California unemployment, even though this is a California item. We're going to go into that item, and So we're going to say next, and then this payroll expense here, we want to change that to the payroll tax expense. And next, 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 and finished. And we'll do it from the beginning. Okay. And we'll do it one more time for this California training. That's an employer tax as well for the state of California. So we'll double click on that. Next. And then we're going to change the expense to the payroll tax expense. Next, 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 finished. And from the beginning, okay, and those are them. Now if we go back into our profit and loss report, we've got broken out in our expense accounts the payroll expenses, the employee benefits, and then the payroll taxes. And these are going to be just the employer taxes. And this should help us to break out and tie into the forms that we're going to report, the W-2s, the W-3, so that we can break out what the payroll expenses are, the benefits, and then this employer taxes that isn't included in the gross pay. For more accounting information and accounting courses, visit our website at accountinginstruction.info.